Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great Monday. I know I'm late, so this is a late Monday night edition. And we're working on this chair in this room. I just love this. It's just so beautiful. And right now we're going to be working up here in this first pane of glass, so to speak. So let's get at it. Yeah, I didn't get up till late this morning, and I had to go to work at 10 o'clock today. Yeah, it wasn't my, let's lounge around until about 11 and then get going. Yeah, no, I had to be out of the house by 10 o'clock. Oh, and I'll tell you a good one about this silly little cross stitch here. Do you see these red parts? Well, while I was doing the live and busy talking and chatting and everything else, I had to take all of these out because I had colored it with this light green. Yeah, it was great. Instead, I was supposed to be stitching on the red squares. I don't know, you can kind of see some of the red squares, but yeah, I stitched right over the tops of those. So yeah, I had to take that out. It was great. I told you I might have to backtrack a bit, but yeah, some days are like that. So I'm telling you, unless it's like right up under my face, I can't see it. Does that mean that I need to get my glasses changed or what? Well, usually when I stitch with my glasses off. So, but when I'm doing a live, I can't read the comments and stitch at the same time, evidently. Holy cow. It was something else. Get down, please. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm a little PO'd with the post office. We didn't even get mail out here today. So unless it comes in the next 45 minutes or so, we won't have gotten... Okay. My hands are cold. Won't get any mail today, so I don't know what the deal is. I mean, there must be 35 or 40 people that live out here, so I can't believe that not anybody out here got mail. Didn't get mail today. So I don't know what's up with the post office, but they're on my list. And not my good list. Hush. It's windy out there. It's been windy all day long. It's been like 40-some degrees. It's been special and extra, but it didn't do anything. No snow, no wind. I mean, other than wind, no snow, no rain. So, yeah, it's been an not exciting day at work. I was only there 4 hours today. I was supposed to be there 7, but it was just so dead and so quiet that they told me to go home at 2:30. So I guess I was there 4.5 hours. So, yay! Fun times. But it happens this time of year. We just kind of did a little bit of cleaning at work, and that was about the only thing constructive that I did all day long. Oh, goodness. But I've been working on a little bit of this. It's not making too much progress too fast, but I just like the size of it. I worked a little bit on my bird last night, maybe about an hour or so. I was just tired by the time the whole day was over with. I watched the football game last night and got through that. So now I'm the proud owner of the Peacock channel. Totally upgraded. Yeah, whatever. It's like, okay, another $10. I don't know. I got rid of my cable TV, and I got a Roku TV because my daughter said it was so much better, and and it was cheaper because I'm only paying like, let's call it $60 a month instead of $160 that I was paying before. So, and I don't have it on that often. So, works for me. But we don't get the games every week because the stupid game, it's like every other week they change it to some other channel. And I'll be damned if I'm going to pay for Fox on top of everything else, when all I watch it for is the football games. So we'll just skip those games. Tried to put my thimble on, but my hands are so cold that it won't stay on my finger. But we're just working on a little bit of the outside sky, if you will. Could have worked on the frame, but we're right here, so it'll work. It'll work. But like I said, I only worked maybe an hour on my diamond painting last night because I was just fried. I don't know why. I took a 3-hour nap. That was probably half of it. And it was earlier in the day, so it wasn't like I woke up and ate something for dinner and then went right back to bed, because that didn't happen. So, I don't know. But I slept all the way until about 6:30 this morning-ish, somewhere around there. So, I figured that's pretty good for me. Let's see where I'm at. This is kind of a pale blue-green, if you will. The number is 3752. Yeah. I've used so many threads throughout my stitchy time, if you will. I wouldn't call it a career. That I don't know if I've ever used this color or not. You'd think I've used everything in the rainbow by now. But evidently not. I started this video. I thought, well, I could get it done this morning, right? So I started in stitching. I was about 15 minutes into it when I realized that I stitched one whole section totally wrong. So I'm like, okay, it'll have to wait until I get home. So, yeah. Because some days are just like that. And I didn't want to have to take it all out. I was working on the Christmas garden, blackbird design, and I got something wrong. I have no idea, but I mean, I don't think it's going to take much to take it out, but I just didn't have the patience this morning. If y'all had that kind of bad day. Some days are so like that. What are you doing, Molly? There's no more chicken to be had. I told you I got chicken, what was that, Saturday maybe? I got chicken. And I got like an 8-piece dark that I always get. So we were kind of working through it, and yesterday I bought one of those DiGiorno pizzas. The pan ones that they have. I really like those. And I just got the 4 cheese because I'm not into pepperoni. And I came home and I had some andouille sausage. What are you doing? Really? Andouille sausage that I cut up. I get a full piece, and sometimes I'll use it in like ham and beans, and sometimes I'll put it in my chili because I really like andouille. And I cut that up and put that on top of that pan pizza with some of those. You can get frozen onions and peppers, because I really didn't want to buy a whole one. And if I get a bag that's frozen, I just use part of it and save the rest of it until later. And like, if you buy a whole pepper and an onion, then you got to try to figure out how to use it. So it's just as easy to use it frozen, so I put that on top of there and heated it up, cooked it the way it was supposed to be cooked. It was really good. So I got 2 more pieces of that, but I thought I better get rid of this chicken. So I heated up 2 or 3 pieces of fried chicken. And of course Molly gets her lion's share. Goes right on top of her food. Last night I had some, maybe it was the night before, I made some spinach. And I put that on top with the chicken, and she ate it all, so I thought that was pretty cool, because I've never fed her spinach. Of course, we're talking about 2 or 3 tablespoons, because I didn't want to overwhelm it, in case it wasn't something that she was going to eat. I didn't want to ruin her food. But she ate it right along with everything else, so I just made too much and didn't feel like saving it. It wasn't enough to save. I just couldn't eat anymore. Because one night I had the chicken with, I fixed some frozen spinach and had that. So I just had that little bit. But I couldn't believe she ate it. So I usually don't put any kind of vegetables into her food. But what the heck. Try anything once. And if she likes it, we'll just do it again. But it's not like it's something that I'm gonna all the time, give her. Anybody know if spinach is good for dogs? I was thinking that they put spinach in some of their dog food. So, I don't know. It was weird. She ate it, so next. And I get frozen spinach too. So I just cooked too much. Because I can get it out and I take it out and, whoops. Nope, that's right. And defrost it just a little bit, and I'll put it in my ham and eggs and eat it that way. Or make an omelet and put some spinach in it, because I love spinach. I'm not real fond of it like raw, but I do like cooked spinach. You can barely see I'm doing it, can you? Oh yeah, you can see it better in the camera than in person, because the light's shining on everything. But I do like the size of this thing. It's not very big. It's full of colors. 23 of them. So hopefully the shading will look good. Come on. Come on. Okay. I just cut it if it gets stuck. And just go on. I don't ever have a problem. Watched a little bit of Grey's Anatomy last night after the football game. And that was about as exciting as it got. You ever just had one of them weekends it was just so boring you just lived to get back to work and go do something? Something different. So I don't know if I was depressed or tired or bored. Just couldn't make up my mind. Nothing was striking me to get up and do. Figure the laundry and taking out the trash was just about as hippity as it got. But I had to get most of that out because I had some chicken bones in there. I don't like to leave it in the trash because every once in a while she might feel a little froggy and dump over the trash. Especially if there's, chicken or beef in there. So I like to get rid of those bones, because that is so not good for dogs. I don't care what size they are. They'd splinter all over the place and would just rip them up and down. So I'm trying. It keeps coming at me. It's not that big. It's kind of small, so it kind of moves at will here. There's not much to catch on this mat so that it doesn't pull it. And of course, you know, got just a few things on my desk. But even work was boring. It's supposed to maybe snow this week. Whatever. I'll believe it when I see it. But there's more of a chance here Thursday and Friday. But it was just downright cold today. Just windy, and it kept saying, oh, it's 40, it's 50. And I said, yeah, with about a 15 degree, what do you call it? Wind chill. It was bad. And it's still windy out there. It's a day to wear my big long robe. Unfortunately, I can't wear that to work. They'd kind of frown upon that. Let's see, where else? Oh, there's a few down there, but I don't want to go there. So we'll just continue on over here. It's easier. Because those down in there are like 3 and 4 at a time. It's like the tree is in front of the window, and between the branches you can see outside. So there's some blue in that tree. And I've got a couple shades of blue. There's some darker blue too. But we'll just work right here. Everything will be just fine. Oh, that does not go there. Come on. At least there's not too big of an amount of sky that you have to worry about. There's some bigger stitching areas to stitch. So it's not terribly confettied at all. Now it's more confettied over here in this big old Christmas tree than it is anything else. And you got a little sprinkling over here of another 2 or 3 trees there. But nothing too carried away. At least it's not throughout the whole thing. Now the sky is about 4 or 5 different symbols. And then you got the frame of the window there too. Which is going to break everything up. Come on. So, no big plans. Tomorrow's floss tube, of course, but short of that, not a whole lot going on this week. People next door are slamming their doors. I don't know where they're going. That wind's about 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts of 40 and 50. Like, holy cow. I'm surprised these trees stand up to it. There's a whole bunch of those little round blue circles in there that I'm working around, so there's another color in this sky. I just go until I run out of thread, and then I go get the next color or get another one that's right next to it if I feel like knocking out some big areas. I know once I get this down, it looks like gray. But when it's up here, it looks like it's like a pale blue-green, if you will. Kind of strange. Maybe it's just my lighting. I went to the grocery store yesterday. I had to buy a couple of TV dinners so that I can have TV dinners for Tuesday and Wednesday night. Because those are the 2 nights, unless I make something big on a Monday. Those 2 nights I just eat a TV dinner. It's easier. But sometimes I'll fix something like beef and noodles or chicken and noodles, you know, over the weekend somewhere and have it left over, but not this week. After I got my soup done there on, what was that, Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. Ugh. I was kind of done. So I just pack it up and put it in the freezer, and then I can get it out a bag at a time. Which is nice. I only have to make it once, see? That's how that works. Well, we got most of that part done. All right. Oh, of course I have to hit the bell. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for today. I know that's not much, but at least it's a nice little sit and stitch and chat. I'm sorry I didn't work on a counted thing, but that just was not happening for me today at all. Alright, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.